think I can make it now. The pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here is the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, I said a bright, sunshiny day, hey, baby. Look all around, there's nothing but blue sky. Look straight ahead, there's nothing but blue skies. Oh, I think I can make it now. The rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Oh, baby, yeah. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, oh, bright, sunshiny day. Oh, baby, it's gonna be a bright, oh, bright, sunshiny day. It's a shiny day. Woo-hoo, yeah, shiny day. That's a shiny day, a sunshiny day. Oh, oh, bright sunshiny, bright sunshiny. Oh, a sunshiny day. Woo-hoo, a bright, I said a bright sunshiny day.
I saw you all dancing. Good dancing, y'all.
I'm so blessed, hallelujah, I'm blessed, I'm so blessed, hallelujah, I'm blessed.
Trouble knocking at my door today. I ain't gonna let it in. Worry wanna steal my joy away. I ain't gonna let it win. On the best day, I am one with God. On the worst day, I am one with God. Oh, every day is a good day, and you're the reason why I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. Got this heartbeat in my chest. No, it doesn't matter about the rest. I got you. Oh, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. Hallelujah, I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. Hallelujah, I'm blessed.
When I count the problems that I see, hope looks overgone. When I count the ways you're good to me, you got me counting all day long. I'm so blessed, I'm so blessed. Got this heartbeat in my chest. No, it doesn't matter about the rest. If I got you, oh, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed, I'm so blessed. Got this heartbeat in my chest. No, it doesn't matter about the rest. If I got you, oh, I'm so blessed.
The best day, I am one with God. On the worst day, I am one with God. Oh, every day is a good day, and you're the reason why. On the best day, I am one with God. On the worst day, I am one with God. Oh, every day is a good day, and you're the reason why.
I'm so blessed,
I'm so blessed. Got this heartbeat in my chest. No, it doesn't matter about the rest. I got you. Oh, I'm so blessed. Blessed, I'm so blessed. Got this heartbeat in my chest. No, it doesn't matter about the rest. I got you. Oh, I'm so blessed. I'm so blessed. Hallelujah, I'm blessed. I'm so blessed. Hallelujah, I'm blessed.
no, it doesn't matter about the rest. If I got you,
Oh, hallelujah, I'm blessed.
Good morning. Say it again. Good morning. Because we're so blessed. Thank you. So we at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living acknowledge that we gather on the ancestral land of the Kauai, the Gabrielino Tongva, the Keech, and the Pachanga peoples. We commit to living in right relations, loving our neighbors, seeking justice and loving kindness, and walking humbly on this land. We recognize our oneness so that we may decolonize our minds and set each other free from the pain of racism and violence, to live better as Great Spirit intended, in harmony with nature and with one another. So again, good morning and welcome to the morning table. I'm Reverend Sandra Prince at Riverside Center for Spiritual Living, where we love lives here and where I can't hear you. And where? Okay, so I have some requests. So please put your phones on silent so that our time together can be spent uninterrupted. And feel free to enjoy coffee on this side and snacks. So let's come together for a moment with enthusiasm and joy as we say our focus statement together. We embolden people to live their highest potential through the transformative power of love. So today is my 40th anniversary. So I'll be taking up a collection for me and Daryl dinner tonight. Just kidding, just kidding. So let's hear some beautiful music, but get up and let's move our bodies. It feels good to move our bodies. All right.
I am the energy of God. I am the energy of God. I am the energy of God. I am the energy of peace. I am the energy of peace. I am the energy of peace. Sing it with me now, love. Here we go. I am the energy of love. I am the energy of love. I am the energy of love. Life, here we go. I am the energy of life. I am the energy of life. I am the energy of life. Let's take some joy now. Here we go. I am the energy of joy. I am the energy of joy. I am the energy of joy. I am the energy of God. 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 Thanks you guys for joining.
Thank you, band. Good morning. I'm Jeannie Kataoka. I'm one of your licensed spiritual practitioners. I'm also your ordained animal chaplain here at the Riverside Center for Spiritual Living. I will be available after the morning table for a brief moment of prayer in the prayer room located down the hall. I think it's the first door on the right. Please don't leave here this morning with anything on your heart. I would love to pray with you and absolutely know that prayer works, whether you have a challenge or whether you have a celebration, because those are fun to pray for too. There's a candle at this, for those of you at the table, there's a candle at the center, and I invite you to light it yours with me now. As we come together in conversation this morning, this candle is a reminder that when two or more are gathered, a greater wisdom is available to us. We experience a deeper love, and our own light shines brighter. Now, please allow this music to take you into the silence, followed by this morning's invocation.
Loving Spirit, dwell in me. This is my divinity. As within, so without. All I need is here and now. Where there's air lets me love, may I have no fear. All the power, all the glory, I surrender, let it be. Loving Spirit, dwell in me, now and evermore. Where there's air, let me love. May I have no fear. All the power, all the glory, I surrender and let it be. Loving Spirit, dwell in me, now and evermore. Now and evermore.
I recognize and know that the One is all there is. It is the spirit of joy, love, peace, and compassion. It is that energy that works in, through, and as all life. We are its voice, hands, and heart here on earth. Acknowledging the rifts that separate our families, communities, and nations, we seek to soften our hearts and open our minds to understand and accept those with different views, backgrounds, and beliefs. It is our role to see each other as made in the image of the One, deserving of respect and love. It is only when we hide behind the walls of pride, judgment, and fear that we have built around ourselves that we limit our compassion, our forgiveness, and our desire for unity. We allow our words and actions to be guided so they may be a source of peace, not conflict. We accept the courage to be peacemakers and bridge builders, standing in the gap to bring everyone together. We open our hearts to divine wisdom that is the glue that binds us all, creating a tapestry of diverse people woven together by grace. I bless this service and all who have made it possible. I trust that Reverend Neil's words lead to a deeper recognition of the divine within each other and all of creation. And together we say,
underneath the same sky we stand, aching hearts in a broken land, brothers and sisters torn apart by a war's cruel and heartless start. Hold back those tears, let strength arise. Together we stand under shared skies. In unity we'll face the night. For love and peace will ignite. In the midst of chaos we'll find our way. United in purpose, come what may. Families scattered, homes left behind. Innocence lost, hope's hard to find. Fields that once bloomed, now stained with pain, can heal and in hope ever bloom again. The cries of a nation echoing wide as hearts break and souls collide. But in the darkness a light will be, a symbol of hope for all to see. War's bitter winds, they may blow, but love's warmth, together we will sow. In the midst of chaos, we'll find our way. United in purpose, come what may. In the midst of chaos, we'll find our way. United in purpose, Come what may.
Good morning again. For those of you that might not have been here last week, my name is Reverend Neil, and I'm glad to be with you here again this morning. I'm glad it's a little cooler down here. Last week it was hot and it was humid, so I'm glad that it has cooled off just a little bit. My talk this morning is healing divisions, and I was going to start with joke about multiplication being the only way to heal division, but that's a really... See, I guess you guys got it. It's too much of a nerdy math teacher joke. Multiplication is the only way to heal division. Hey, I actually got some laughs. That's good. All right. Got some math people out there. So as a teacher, one of the things that we did in a training one time was that they all handed us a blank piece of paper. And the instructor told us, crumple it up. Step on it, fold it. Don't tear it, but just crumple it up. And then the challenge became, now smooth it back out. We do this with our students sometimes to talk about the power of our words. You see, we tried. We can press it, we can fold it, we can rub it, but no matter how hard you work, the wrinkles are still there. And then came the surprise. We were asked to apologize to the paper. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure that paper was looking at me saying, oh, really? You think a half-hearted apology is going to fix that? But the lesson is clear. Apologies are important, they matter, but they don't always erase the wrinkles. And like that paper, we all carry wrinkles. Scars from life's challenges, painful words, divisions in our hearts and our communities. Sometimes we carry wrinkles of generations before us. Generational wrinkles that we're still working to smooth out and not pass on. But this morning I want to explore how compassion towards ourselves, towards others, in our conversations can smooth out those wrinkles of division, heal those divisions, and help us remember the wholeness that has never really been lost. We're going to talk about healing wrinkles within, healing our wrinkles with each other, through healing our vision of others and how we connect as equals. Because the truth is, we all do carry wrinkles inside. These are our habits, our grooves, our unconscious reactions. Sometimes they show up as self-criticism or judgment or criticism of others. And let's be honest, we all know our wrinkles show up in different ways. It doesn't matter how spiritual I am, if I'm sitting in traffic, suddenly I go from being that Mr. Spiritual Minister guy to being a traffic cop in 3 seconds flat, right? But healing division always starts with healing the wrinkles within us. Asking ourselves, how am I divided within myself? And the key is compassion. Compassion is not pity. It's not pretending. It's a loving presence towards our own hurts and our own confusion. The Buddhist teacher Thich Nhat Hanh once said that we should hold our suffering with kindness, like a mother cradling her baby. And Ernest Holmes, the founder of our spiritual traditions, reminds us we are already perfect, whole and complete. The work is to let go of the false belief in separation. Just because my paper is wrinkled doesn't mean it's a separate piece of paper. That is a false belief. So, where in your life have you experienced or witnessed some wrinkled paper moments? Those times when you or someone else carried a mark or a generational tradition that no simple apology could erase. And when you find those wrinkles within yourself, the practice then becomes to place your hand over your heart, take a deep breath, and you bring to mind your wrinkle, and you silently say, I hold this with kindness. I am whole, even in my wrinkles. Healing divisions begins right there, with compassion for ourselves. But compassion cannot stop with just ourselves. The same compassion that heals us becomes a bridge to healing those divisions with others. Last week, I shared the image of the magnifying glass and how sometimes we focus on the wrinkles in others and we magnify their flaws and we focus on them. But Spirit invites us to see beyond that appearance. Jesus said, judge not by appearances, but judge with righteous judgment. Our spiritual practice then becomes seeing others through a spiritual lens, not a political one or a cultural one. Compassion is love in action. It's how Spirit sees and responds through us. In those difficult moments when we are faced with division, we can ask, how does Spirit see this person or this situation? How does Spirit see this person? Am I looking at them through the eyes, through the lens of Spirit? Ernest Holmes says, we should refuse to believe in the reality of separation. Our opportunity and our work is to see the connection in chaos, the peace through the pain, and the growth through the grief. Our opportunity and our spiritual practice is to see the connection through the chaos, the peace through the pain, and the growth through the grief. Because the truth is, to heal divisions, we have to learn how to disagree without disconnecting. We can have compassion, even those with whom we just disagree with at the very core of our being. We have to use our spiritual vision to see what we have in common, even if our methods to get there are different. Now, I can hear what you're saying really loudly, some of you. I can't possibly have anything in common with that person. I hear you. But the truth is, we do have something in common. We all want to be loved. We all want to love. We all want connection and belonging. And we all want to feel safe. That's something every one of us has in common. The paths we take to get there might be healthy and express the highest vision of ourselves. And sometimes our wrinkles get in the way. and we try to get there by unskillful or harmful means. We have all done it at one time or another. Or is that just me? And we all can have compassion and forget when the ways that we try to get that love and connection and belonging are not the healthiest and highest ways to do it. We can forgive ourselves when we forget who we are, or somebody else forgets who we are. Have you ever heard the story of the blind men and the elephant? Each of the blind men touched a part of the elephant and thought they had the whole truth. One man touched the trunk and said, "An elephant is like a snake." Another touched the tail and said, "No, an elephant is like a rope." Another touched the leg of the elephant and said, "No, an elephant is like a tree." But see, the truth was larger than what any of them could see. No pun intended. Isn't that true of us? We often judge from appearances, missing the bigger truth of spirit expressing through someone. It is an issue of misperception and misidentification. I was talking to somebody the other day, and she was venting about certain current events and certain political personalities and the state of the world. You guys wouldn't know anything about that, right? And I said, "You know the story's not over yet, right? Every good story has a climax where love wins, and the challenge or the conflict is overcome. This is just the part of the story where it gets exciting." And I have found it helpful to remember this saying that I heard many years ago. Pain that is not transformed is transferred. Pain that is not transformed is transferred. So when I see someone acting out in anger or cruelty, I can see them not as an enemy, but as someone who's carrying pain. And that reminds me to be compassionate. I remember I can never know the whole story. And the story is not over yet. For us, for others, for our community, for our country. We are on page 2025, and it's not done yet. And we do not know the whole story. Even up there on the cross, Jesus said, "Forgive them, for they know not what they do." That is spiritual vision beyond appearances. So the practice then becomes, think of someone you struggle with, who you disagree with. Picture them in your mind's eye. Now see them surrounded by light and love, and silently bless them. I see you as whole, and I bless you with love. It is like the Buddhist loving kindness meditation. You can hold that person, that situation that is looks like division. Hold them in your mind's eye, surround them with love, and wish them well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful and at ease. May you be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. That is compassion in action. Compassion is not about fixing them. It is about seeing. It is about refusing to reduce somebody to their wrinkles. The third step to healing division is how we connect with one another. I had a practitioner teacher who used to say, we think relationships are always supposed to be 50-50. You ever heard that? But healing takes place. In order for healing to take place, it has to be 100%, 100%. That means we bring the whole person. As long as I'm up here and you're down here, there's separation. We can only heal that separation as equals. Healing is always about healing that sense of separation. Pema Chodron, the Buddhist monk, says, compassion is not a relationship between the healer and the wounded. It is a relationship between equals. Because if I'm up here and you're down here, and I'm talking down to you, because you don't know what you're talking about, right? That's separation. That's causing division. That means we have to talk to each other as equals. It doesn't mean pretending there's no right and wrong, but it means that both of our experiences have value. And honoring that spirit in me is meeting that spirit in you on equal ground. When we approach conversations with curiosity and compassion, asking ourselves before we speak, is this necessary? Is this kind? Is it true? We create space for healing and connection. Recognizing our shared unity, wrinkles and all, we can have compassion and forgive each other when we're not as smooth as we could be. Ernest Holmes reminds us that we are not limited by actual boundaries, but by false ideas. That means that those wrinkles and those boundaries that we put up between us and the other, they're a lot more flexible and permeable than we like to think they are. Those wrinkles are false ideas. So then the second question becomes, how can clarity and kindness coexist in your conversations, especially when emotions run high or perspectives differ? Brené Brown says, clarity is kindness. When we are honest and clear, but grounded in compassion, real healing can take place. What does it mean to you to talk as equals? And how might that shift the conversations that you have? Rumi gives us a beautiful invitation. Out beyond ideas of wrongdoing and right doing, there is a field. I'll meet you there. In practice, that might look like beginning tough conversations with what you have in common. I know we both want what's best. We both value safety and belonging. We both want to be loved and to love. Ernest Holmes says, the only way to peace is through peace. So when blame arises, bless instead. See the other person surrounded in light, compassion, and safety. That's how the healing begins. And that's how healing division begins. And so it is. So I invite you to move over to the tables. And on your tables, you have 3 questions. Where in your life have you experienced or witnessed wrinkled paper moments? Number 2, how can clarity and kindness coexist in your conversations, especially when emotions run high or perspectives differ? And what does it mean to you to talk as equals, and how might that shift the way you approach conflict or misunderstanding? Go. Got about 5 minutes if you haven't gotten prayer requests. How can you be more compassionate this week? How can you use prayer to become more compassionate this week? All right. I invite you to finish up your conversations.
Okay, I'm coming around to some tables. All right, Cindy. What was your table conversation?
Well, since I was told last week I couldn't get into politics, Reverend Jeff did a couple of weeks ago. That's true. That's true. Okay. I'm going to let
Obviously, I can't either. Well, we just talked about, yes, we've all experienced wrinkled paper moments. If you're alive, you will have them probably every day to one degree or another. And then we talked about maybe clarity and empathy would be better than clarity and kindness. Kindness and empathy are, you know, yeah, they're kissing cousins. And we were talking about, you know, we understand the need to talk as equals, but that at times can be difficult. So we talked about a lot of phrases that we could use to remind ourselves to, like, forgive them for they know not what they do, and, you know, fake it till you make it, and stuff like that. But we found that was all helpful.
Thank you. Okay, Griselda.
Hello. So with our questions, the first one, let's see, a couple of things we talked about. Where in our life we've experienced or witnessed the wrinkling moments. We talked about in the corporate world, reaching that glass ceiling or not feeling welcomed or fitting in. We also talked about in our family with brothers or sisters, parents, paving our path as to how we proceed based on maybe a hurtful moment or something that stayed with us. Also talked about even like traveling abroad, gaining a lot of wrinkles there, positive, not just negative, but that have shaped our way of being and thinking. How can clarity and kindness coexist in our conversations? We talked about being open, receiving, receptive, being humble, and starting the conversation, kind of like Reverend Neil mentioned, seeing the common ground, the commonality that we all have and share. And to talk as equals, how might that affect as well the same? We thought that, we should approach things from an open heart, open mind, and with humility, and as we would like to others to also see us and treat us.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to go back to the band table. The band. Alan. Alan's been chosen.
Well, I spent my time talking with Jason about the drum set and how we can upgrade to a new drum set. But, also being a teacher, I've experienced many, many moments that were being talked about, and especially when you've got two students in the same class that maybe something happened on the way to school or maybe something happened before they walked into your room, and they spend time throwing insults at each other, and you try to explain to them that all that's going to do is just elevate the stress level, and they come from a position, no, it's going to shut them down, but that's not what happens. And so yeah, I mean, there are lots of wrinkled paper moments when people are not paying attention to the fact that what they're saying is not solving the issue, it's just creating more tension. So, and then I'm not sure what the rest of them talked about because I came back a little bit late. I'm sorry.
All right, so Daryl, Helen, and everybody at this table, who wants to talk?
All right, so we talked about just being able to see others in the same light as yourself, extending that compassion and kindness to those that you don't even agree, you don't agree with. And we recognize that is sometimes very difficult to do, but it's something that we must do. We have to do that in order to, heal ourselves, forgive ourselves, and forgive others. And when there is conflict, we talked about taking that step back and just pausing, adding a pause into your response, and check in with your feelings, and make sure that you're approaching every situation with love and compassion for each other. And yeah, that's about it.
Thank you. Okay, this table, who wants to talk? Okay, James.
Okay, we had a lot of the same message, step back and look at the other person, and then also keep in mind that their ruts have not been filled in with love and kindness, so they're going to keep going down the same rut. So just stepping back, taking a breath, and just, seeing each other.
Beautiful. Okay, this last table, who wants to talk? Constance.
I'm not the talker, but what did we talk about, Sally? We talked about, where's Thorsten? We talked about hang on, wait till I get my thoughts together. We have a minute, right? Okay. Okay, we talked about not being judgmental with folks, being compassionate, and seeing the whole picture before we judge the wrinkles in others.
Thank you, everyone. What a wonderful job. And let's give Reverend Neal a hand for such a beautiful, inspiring message today.
So, to heal divisions, we must offer compassion to ourselves and our own wrinkles. We have to see beyond appearances and offer compassion to others. And we have to speak and listen as equals with clarity and kindness. This week, I invite you to practice surrounding everybody with whom you talk with love and compassion and peace. And let's end with a final visualization. So if you're willing, close your eyes. Bring to mind someone that you have struggled with. Imagine them surrounded by divine light. Silently affirm, there is one life, one love, one power, flowing through all of us. In that love, divisions are healed and we are made whole. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "We must learn to live together as brothers or perish together as fools." So let us leave here as spiritual anchors in turbulent times, standing firm in principle, but soft in approach and open in love. And that is how we heal divisions, and so it is.
Line number one, you're supposed to have it all together. And when they ask how you're doing, just smile and tell them, never better. Line number two, everybody's life is perfect except yours. So keep your messes and your wounds and your secrets safe with you behind closed doors. But truth be told, the truth is rarely told. I say I'm fine, yeah I'm fine, oh I'm fine, hey I'm fine, but I'm not. I'm broken, and when it's out of control, I say it's under control, but it's not. And you know it, I don't know why it's so hard to admit it, when being honest is the only way to fix it. There's no failure, no fall, there's no sin you don't already know. So let the truth be told. There's a sign on the door says come as you are, but I doubt it. If we lived like it was true, every Sunday morning pew would be crowded. But didn't you say the church should look more like a hospital? A safe place for the sick, the sinner, and the scarred, and the prodigals like me. The truth be told, the truth is rarely told. Already now, I said I'm fine, yeah I'm fine, oh I'm fine, hey I'm fine, but I'm not. I'm broken, and when it's out of control, it's under control, but it's not. And you know it, I don't know why it's so hard to admit it, when being honest is the only way to fix it. There's no failure, no fall, there's no sin you don't already know. So let the truth be told. Can I really stand here unashamed, knowing that your love for me won't change? Oh God, if that's really true, then let the truth be told. I say I'm fine, yeah I'm fine, oh I'm fine, hey I'm fine, but I'm not. I'm broken, and when it's out of control, I say it's under control, but it's not. And you know it, I don't know why it's so hard to admit it, when being honest is the only way to fix it. There's no failure, no flaw, there's no sin you don't already know. I know. There's no failure, no flaw, there's no sin you don't already know. So let the truth be told.
Thank you, band. So now is the sacred time of giving and receiving. Your conscious contributions to the center allows us to continue all our wonderful work. You notice some envelopes on the table for your contributions to the center and a silver vessel. You can place your contributions in there, but first, I'd like you to take what you are intending to give and put it over your heart as we say our affirmation together. Jason, can you change the slide? Place your what you're intending to give over your heart. I give and receive Jason, can you change this one? Okay, let's say our affirmation together, abundance affirmation right now. I give and receive freely and generously with an open heart and an open mind. The universe responds to me in kind. I know that my beloved community is richly blessed, and so it is. Another way that you can give is text to give, and the phone number is 951-419-5858, and you can go on our website, riversidecsl.org, and click the tab in the upper right-hand corner that says Contribute. We are so grateful for your ongoing generosity. Thank you. Now, while the ushers are doing that, we'll have some announcements. So our first announcement is today, after the service, after we tidy up, is Visioning with Allison. So those of you who want to participate in the visioning, please stay for visioning today. Next announcement. Men in Spirit. This is a reminder that Men in Spirit meets on Wednesdays, 7 p.m. on Zoom. You're taking a 2 weeks vacation? Okay. The men's group will be dark for the next 2 weeks. The next 2 weeks. And I was also informed that yesterday was Helen and Frank's anniversary. Okay, I'll bring up Reverend Neil.
I'm going to invite the practitioners and board members to surround us, I think. As we close out our gathering this morning by going within and recognizing that there is just that one one life. One life living as each one of us. One life that is love and grace and peace and joy. One life that is creative intelligence and wisdom and wholeness. That one life which we call God or Spirit is simply all that there is, everything I see and everything I do not see, everything I know and everything I do not know. It is all encompassing, all knowing, all power, all creative intelligence, and it is all there is, because it is all there can ever be. And from that one, I know that I live and move and have my being in that one. And I know the same is true of each person within the sound of my voice. We are the divine love, the divine perfect right action, the wholeness beyond the wrinkles, the joy, the peace, and the perfect abundance. It is who and what we are as we live and move and have our being in that one. And from that place of knowing, I can speak my word this morning, knowing that wherever there appears to be a lack or limitation, a judgment, or something that is showing up to be healed, it is now dissolved back into the nothingness from which it came. For it never had any necessity or permanence. And so in its place, it is replaced by joy, by peace, and by wholeness. And great gratitude, I simply release this word into that law that always says yes. That mirror of minds that reflects back perfectly to me everything that I place into it. And together we say, and so it is. Affirmation. I knew that. So let's join us. I'm going to read it one time, and then we can read it together. I am a peaceful presence. I choose love in every moment. Ready? I am a peaceful presence. I choose love in every moment, and so it is.
Okay, repeat. Say this with me. Well, say it after me. Something wonderful is happening through me right now. It is this thing called love. Love is in my mind. Love is in my body. Love is in everything I do. I am it. I share it. I receive it. And I move love forward because love lives here. Happy Sunday, everyone. Thank you.
I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. Hey, B section. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. I cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that I can do. Hey! More. Last one. Yay! Have a great Sunday.